221st?
Yep.
Yeah.
221st
Two, two,
hour
one.
of Adventurers Wanted.
Oh my God.
Just a reminder that this show, like all of our performances, is a relaxed one. That means there won't be any sudden loud noises. If you need to head out and come back in during the hour, you're more than welcome to. There's a relaxed attitude to sound and movement from the audience for the benefit of people who struggle to be still and silent for an hour. And also we'll have the general kind of past lights up, as it were, throughout. We are having sometimes some glitches with the hotel's lighting, but as soon as I finish this speech, I'll make sure these lights are on. That way we will never go to blackout, and if they glitch off, I'll get them back up and running within 10 seconds. None of you seem like you need audio loop headsets or anything like that. If you needed something like that, just give me a wave. I'll be over there in that corner. But now I will hand you over to our games master for the hour, Reese.
Hello. My name is Reese Lord, and I'm the games master for this hour, all the way up till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, what is this? What are we doing? We are playing a tabletop role-playing game, and what that means are these wonderful individuals around me play their own special and unique characters with their own traits and abilities that they can use to affect a fantasy setting. I, as the games master, play the fantasy setting. I control the islands they explore, the seas they sail upon, the monsters they fight, and the allies they make along the way. We have over 220 hours of backstory, so let me catch you up. A brief summary. Our players are crew members upon the Spirit of the Horizon, a scientific research vessel that was sent on a mission to explore an island that seemingly appeared overnight. Whilst exploring, they made their way into a grandiose temple, removing a tablet from it and awakening a great old dead god. As they flee, the god destroyed their fleet, and in a last-ditch attempt to escape, they read the spell upon the stone tablet, forcing them into an entirely new reality, with this new world to explore, new species to uncover, new social structures to understand. Our party members have been through a lot, but their main mission is to get home, and they believe they can do this by recovering these tablet fragments that they've met along the way that resemble the tablet that brought them here. After a gruesome encounter with a water genie, this fish-like scaly individual with slicked back yellow hair and an awful blue robe called Eldonalid, and a dragon turtle, this gargantuan creature, 80 foot long, 50 foot wide, with a mouth the size of a football goal. They were seemingly in possession of 6 of the 7 tablet pieces, at which point it was stolen from under their nose. They cast a spell to scry to see where it had went, and they uncovered the location upon a floating city known as Clathid, in the possession of Candle, a small Vosu individual, this fox-like woman who has pointed ears, a small snout, stands about 5 foot tall. They met her way back at the beginning of their adventure. We pick up as they are on the ship making their way to the Trocken Caldora, an island that sits beneath the floating city. At this point, I'm going to give our players a chance to introduce themselves, starting with my left.
Hello, I'm Leo. I'm playing Philip Iontaru, who was the ship's... he's an elf wizard. He was the ship's geologist. He's he's lost his best friend over this journey. He's trying to keep chipper, but he's feeling a little bit fragile.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Good morning.
There we go. And I'm playing Granny Smith, who is a halfling. She is about 3 foot tall, and she's the ship's tea lady. She's been very helpful in recent battles, though, which has surprised everybody.
Very much so. We will potentially have another player joining us. They're on their way.
That was the plan.
Yep. Picking up, you find yourself upon the deck of the Spirit of the Horizon. You look out upon the sea and you see the Trocken Caldora approaching. Above it, you see this gigantic storm cloud in the shape of a mushroom. You see the lightning swirl above. You know it. You've seen it multiple times. It is still and static and has not moved the entire time you've been there. You know that resting atop that is Clathid, the floating city, which you know you have to make your way to somehow.
Right?
As you approach, you pull up into the dock upon the city of Lunes. What would the party like to do?
Well, I suppose everyone's pretty cheesed off about the tablet pieces being stolen, eh?
Yes, I'm incredibly cheesed off. Cheesed off is that's your cute way of putting it, I presume. But no, I'm rather angry, actually.
It takes a lot to get me riled, Pet.
Yes, well, it used to take me a lot to get me riled, but then we had to fight demons and I didn't sign up for this. I'm a geologist.
Well,
Frankly.
you're a geologist, not something else.
I'm a geologist. I'm not a fighter, Jim.
There we go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we should work out, like,
Well, we can fly up there if you want. I could just make us fly.
last time. How did we get up there last time?
We were teleported up there by somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to teleport, wizard?
I don't.
Awkward. Okay. Do we know someone else who can?
The options that you might have at your disposal is flying up there. You could also go talk to allies you've made on the Choc and Caldora. You are very good friends with all three
the
queens.
Yeah.
Or you might try and appeal to one of your crew members who might know how to teleport you up there.
Who would know? Who would know teleport? Who in the world would know teleport?
Teleported!
Yes!
Come on. Do you know how to teleport?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Why not? Yeah.
Good.
Sorcerer is never early nor late.
He arrives exactly where he's...
No, that's a wizard. Sorcerer's always late.
He's always exactly 10 minutes late.
Sorcerer is
Do you want
always
to take
10
a quick
minutes
moment and introduce yourself as you walk up to the party?
Yo, I'm James in real life. In here, I am Jeffrey Wigglebottom, sorcerer, legend, human, and all-round rap battle winner. Also, only have half my spells, but that's not for you to worry about.
We'll get to that.
Do you? Oh no, they were just stuck together. What have you been doing to my spells?
I don't
Nothing.
think we did anything to your spells.
There's
Wolf.
nothing I can do to your spells because they are innate within you because you are a sorcerer.
I'm sorry, I've had a very strange day.
Indeed. Now, so have we. Just to remind you, Jeffrey, that other sorcerer that we know, the Vosu one, the Fox Lady one, yeah, she stole all our tablet pieces, Jeffrey. So we're going to have to go up there to Clafford, and as the man on the boat would teleport, you're going to take us there.
Ah, you said teleport like the spell teleport.
Yes, the
Aye,
spell
that's what we
teleport.
asked you if you could
Teleport.
Do you
Teleportation
not have
circle.
the spell? Do
Let
you
me
have
just
teleportation circle?
Consult my own brain.
There'll be 5 or 7.
No,
No, I didn't think you would.
No, short range, yes, I'm your man. Long range, no.
I think it's about 3-5 miles up or something, so...
Well, we can
How
fly.
far is that in feet?
About 6,000, 7,000.
Yeah, I can't do that. Maybe in short spurts and only carrying one other person.
Right.
I can fly.
I can fly.
Can you fly?
I can fly.
Then what are we
I said,
worried
why
about?
don't we just fly up there? What are we worried about?
Make a perception
I
check.
don't like to be a pooper, but I think that
Natural
surrounded by a
20. I am
storm
critical success.
The huge bloomin' storm cloud that's covered in lightning.
cloud. Aye, that. That's what I was saying.
I'm fine with lightning. I'm a dragonborn sorcerer.
Good.
I am no.
Well, I'll just wrap myself around you and
I'm 85 years old.
exactly.
You have a reputation. I'm not sure I want to get involved in it.
Let's just go to Abelzim.
He's right. I do.
I want to go and talk to Abelzim anyway.
You want to go talk to Abelzim?
Yes.
Okay. Does the party disembark?
Aye.
Okay.
Well, fine.
He has a
us.
plan. I'm very
Yeah,
happy to go with his plan.
let's go with the plan.
You make your way off the Spirit of the Horizon and into the city of Lunas. You've been here multiple times. It's
Yes.
this beautiful city with white marble streets that all hold this symbol of this crescent moon, which you know to be very significant religiously and socially for the people of Lunas.
Zimian, god of the moon.
Yes.
I remember.
You make
Glad
your way
someone
up through the city streets, and as you know, all streets lead to the palace.
Indeed. As we approach the palace, I assume we are hailed as heroes.
Oh, yes.
What with all the things that we've been doing, exactly.
As you make your way through the streets, you get smiling faces looking at you. People come up and shake your hands.
Fantastic.
You are
I do
heroes
not
of
shake
this
their hands.
I shake as many hands as possible. Polite, friendly.
You shake 8 hands.
I'm like 3 foot tall, so that's quite an achievement.
Not bad. Excuse me, business for the Queen. Yep.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
on official business. Thank you.
Ignore the posh bloke, it's fine.
Isn't that not
Not posh. I'm just an elf.
Is that not confidential information?
No.
We're on a secret mission, everyone. Out of the way.
I didn't say secret. I said official.
Officially, is it secret?
No.
Okay.
I,
Well, let's just get out of the way, people.
I signed
Sorry
No
for the
Secrets
arseholes.
Act.
You continue to make your way up through the streets, and you get to the gates of the palace. Very quickly, the guards recognize you and open the doors.
Yes, hello. Yep, you know who we are. We saved your queen from assassination. Yeah, remember that. As I walk
And I
into the
shake
palace.
both hands and say, I'm so sorry for him.
And I shake the hand and say, I'm so sorry for me.
They happily shake your hands.
I'm just walking off in the
Okay.
distance.
You make your way into the palace. This beautiful structure with this Greco-Roman architecture, these pillars of white marble, and you make your way into the council chambers, and you see.
Oh wait, I've just had a thought.
Aye?
Do the queens? I'm going to go very quickly and talk quietly to my companions. Do the queens even know about Clafford?
I have absolutely no idea.
I
I
guess
suggest we use caution.
I guess we're going to find out.
Aye.
God.
Is it potentially possible we're unleashing some kind of horrific situation?
Civil war? Yeah, potentially.
Because they're hidden in that cloud. They're hidden away. They don't want to be found.
Worst
Mate.
comes to worst, I can teleport us away.
You can't teleport!
Fair point. Short range.
Short range.
500 feet back into the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang
hang on.
I suggest you
Let's-
take the lead, Granny Smith.
I am by far the nicest person here. That is very true. Okay.
I'm pretty nice. I get on really well with people.
I think I'm nicer than you. Should we check numerically?
No, that's not.
I mean,
You're
it
probably
would-
wiser than me as well, though. So.
as a
Most
sorcerer,
certainly, yes.
as a sorcerer and a paladin, it would be a close call, to be honest.
It's a rules joke, that is now.
That was a rules joke. I do apologise. I made a rules joke.
Yep.
Any fans of rules in?
No.
Nope.
No. Oh, this man likes rules. There we go.
As a man who wears rules, what's on this t-shirt? Yeah, he likes rules.
I've got the rules literally on my chest.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah.
I got this yesterday just for this game.
Right, can I talk to the Queen, please?
Absolutely, you make your way into the chamber and you are greeted by the Queen as you walk in. She stands, this beautiful Arabian woman with features of this Fey elven ancestry about her. She stands 6.5 foot tall, this pale white skin. The Arabi are these humanoids with a touch of godness about them. They have these glowing eyes and slicked back hair. She wears these silk robes of white and blue. Ah,
Your Majesty.
Morning, Pet.
hello, Philip. How are you?
Oh, I'm very well, yes.
Excellent.
How are you?
Morning, Pet. How are you?
Hello, I don't believe we've made acquaintance.
Oh, God.
Granny Smith, hello. It's lovely to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you,
Would you like some
Granny
tea?
Smith.
Hello there.
Oh, no.
Hello, you are...
Jeffrey Wigglebottom.
Oh,
You've
God.
probably
Don't touch
heard
him.
of
No,
me.
you don't know where he's been. I know where you've been.
It smells like flowers and honey, a beautiful perfume.
Ah, I assumed. You smell actually quite nice, so.
Thanks, I wash.
At the Fringe.
Yeah.
Lord.
You have to.
It's fortuitous that you've made your way here. I have received a letter for you.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Hey, a letter.
I'll have a look at that.
She hands over a small letter.
A letter.
You break the seal and read it. It's a summons to Clafford, actually. It's
How
from
fortunate.
the Emperor, Peliel.
Ah,
At the end it says, dictated but not read.
How does he propose we get there in said letter?
yes. How does he give us any clues?
Find someone with teleportation.
So presumably, Abelzim, will you be able to help us get to Clafford?
What?
No,
Where is
no.
Clafford?
Well, this letter's from.
Hey.
I just
Zip,
presumed if she
zip,
had the
zip,
letter.
zip.
Okay.
For once, I'm not ruining things. This is great.
Oh, Philip loves to ruin things.
Do you happen to know how to teleport people places?
Yes, I've learnt that skill very recently.
Okay.
How convenient.
We must ask you to do something, and no questions asked. That all right, Pet?
Make a persuasion check.
A paladin making a persuasion check? 10.
Pride before a fall. That was.
Exactly what that was.
No questions asked.
Willow, you and no questions asked. That's how this works.
You normally don't ask questions when I ask you to do things.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, so therefore you owe us a lot of no questions asked. That's how that works.
Make a
I'm going
persuasion.
to
I've already
stand there.
persuaded to tell.
I'm going to stand there nodding behind her to use the help action.
Thank you.
Roll with advantage.
No,
Not
you
again.
roll again.
No.
It's a 10. I'm so persuasive. I rolled a 2 plus massive modifier. I'm still 10.
Okay. Can I ask one question? Where is Clafford? I need to know this information before I do anything.
In the sky.
Do you have a problem with... Do you know what Clafford is?
No.
Never mind. Clafford is in the clouds above you. They're totally harmless. Don't worry about it. We're dealing with the problem. You can trust
There
us.
is no problem. There's no.
There is no problem.
There's no problem. Why would you say there's a problem? That's
You're-
really silly.
You're telling me that I've been ruler of this city, these lands, for over 100 years, and there has been a massive floating city above my people, and I haven't known about it.
Try not to worry about it.
They're really nice people.
Then
We're just gonna go there and deal with some stuff up there. And
surely
then-
this is a deception check. They are horrible people.
Deception check.
Hang on, if I'm going to deceive her, they're really nice people. They've got loads of nice things they want to share with you, but before they do, we have to go and do something really quite simple that takes no effort at all.
You're lying to a queen.
Shush, Jeffrey! Jeffrey, come over here. Let me talk to you about this wonderful rock that this palace is made out of.
23.
Very well as well.
I deceived with a 23 GM.
This requiring more investigation by my people, but
Could you do it
We
in like a
we are your people.
gather round, join hands.
But I didn't finish telling Jeffrey about the stone.
Can you only use one hand, please?
You feel a warmth emanate from her, not like you're standing in the sun, just like an arcane presence take over your body. You look down at the floor and you see multiple runes begin to swirl beneath your feet.
We're playing an imaginary role-playing game. Why are we actually holding hands?
I don't know, mate.
I just wanted to.
Reese, your hands are really cold as well.
Smell them. Smell them.
Okay.
They are very clean, though. I'm not even touching
I
them.
washed mine.
Can we not? I'm trying to make an image.
Will you stop putting your fingers under my nose?
Okay.
He's doing an image. Leave him alone.
The runes begin to swirl. There is this bright blue arcane glow as in a moment there is a flash. You feel the air around your body tighten and squeeze. You open your eyes
And we're no longer holding hands.
and you are standing in a warehouse, very familiar to some of you, and the Queen is with you.
Yes, this is the Queen is with us.
Of course,
Yep.
you teleported us here. That's what happens.
Oh, good lord.
Hang on. Now, you need to chivvy off, do the same thing again, and go away. We'll handle this situation, and then maybe we'll do some introductions because they know us and they like us.
Listen, we are your people. We are on your side, and I flash the little Thundercrest Navy pin that she gave us. Oh, those eons ago.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Helping.
Oh no, this is the one thing you're awful at.
Do you want to help me do it?
I would have liked to help you do it. 13.
13.
Can I do it as well?
I'm going to give you all the benefit of a doubt. I trust you.
Believe me, Your Majesty, there will be trade routes in this. She loves her trade routes.
She does.
It's true. Had a very Phantom Menace vibe about it.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
As once again you look at her and the arcane runes swirl beneath her feet, and there is a flash, and she is gone. You're in this
Well,
warehouse.
that went a
there are
lot better
multiple
than expected.
crates
I'm
and
sh-
barrels.
I'm sure there'll be absolutely no consequences to what we've just done.
Jeffrey, there's always consequences when you're around.
Only for an hour, then I don't have to deal with it for a while.
It's at this point a door on the far side of the room opens, and you see a small woman walk out. What's going on? Oh,
Oh, is she a Meguro?
yes.
Fantastic.
Ah! Hello!
Hello!
It's been a long time!
I don't think I've met this person.
No, neither have I, actually. None of us have met her.
Wait, you are crew members upon the Spirit of the Horizon, correct?
Yes, yes.
I've met your associates!
I'm glad to see that our reputation precedes us.
Oh, you are hailed as heroes.
God, this happens all the time to us. It's great.
Yes, well, we worked for it, Jeffrey.
No, I know. I just like the.
Killed multiple creatures, solved the murder case. It's quite impressive.
Right,
We solved a high-profile murder case on this island.
Brilliant. Let's do that again. What do you need? What's happening?
No,
Where are
we're
we?
here for something.
Oh, tablets.
We've got a
What are you
summons.
looking-
tablets.
We have a summons from the Emperor.
Oh, I mean, look at that. Fascinating.
Can I have it back, please?
There you go.
Thank you. So we can pass?
Of course.
Oh.
You didn't even have to show it to me. It was nice to see you all again. Carry on.
Hang on. We're looking for Candle.
Candle.
Hey, the sorcerer.
Candle in the dark.
What?
Sorcerer,
Who?
like him.
Hey.
What's a sorcerer?
Cast magic.
I cast
Oh, so a
Can I-
wizard.
Can I roll an
But
insight
cooler.
check on this, please?
Yeah, of course.
As a wizard.
But we're going to find her here. What's going on?
20.
20.
Modified 20.
This is one of the first times she's hearing the word sorcerer.
Yes,
It's actually, you think back, you've not actually encountered any sorcerers your entire time in this world.
She is, and I just sort of wave a hand to shush these two. She is a Vosu. She's a Vosu.
Oh, the servant girl.
Oh, now you know her. She's a servant girl. She's a servant girl.
Yes.
Oh, aye, she was a servant girl
Insignificant,
last time.
really. She just helps out around the council chambers.
Where could we find her?
Potentially around the council chambers.
Sorry, yes, you just said that.
Hang on.
Yes.
No, out of character.
Oh, okay.
We're going here to find Candle, who nicked all our stuff, who's a really powerful sorcerer, and she's a servant girl up here?
Well, that's what I was saying.
Right. Okay.
Remember
Maybe.
your time in Clathid.
She
Remember
never.
what you've heard of Clathid.
When she brought us to Clafford the first time, she just disappeared. We didn't. Like, she buggered off. They were like, she.
Also remember that Candle was a female, and
yeah.
your last time on Clathid, it's a very, very misogynistic
Misogynistic,
place, which you raised, and perhaps the issue is being dealt with, but it might not be just yet.
So anyway, she's a servant. She might be in the council chambers. Whose servant is she exactly?
Lone Tree, I believe.
Right, and he was one of the high.
Yes, he's the head of the School of Evocation.
He was still in character. I didn't.
Hang on, out of character.
Professional.
Yeah.
So, we're going to find someone who is a servant up here who nicked the most powerful magical artifact in the universe from us.
Who's indentured to one of the Grand Magi on the council.
Well, this should be remarkably easy to nick it from a broom cupboard. Good, right. Let's go to it.
Unless she nicked it for the incredibly high up art.
Well, that's what I was implying. Yeah.
I know. I was just spelling it out.
Thank
for
you
the
very
old
much.
woman.
Thank you, James. Thank you.
Only person not quite awake yet. Good, right, okay, good. Yeah,
Well, I'm
right.
barely awake. I've never been up this early before.
But you've got the shirt, gives you
I know. Yeah, +1 to
deduction.
waking
God,
up.
man.
Yeah.
So, on your way.
Yes. Yeah, well, oh, we're outstaying our welcome in your warehouse now, are we?
Get him
I
out.
have
Get him
jobs
out.
to do.
Get him out. Get him out.
Finally, we should go and use this summons to go see the Emperor.
Okay, let's go.
I want to meet the Emperor.
The Emperor's a small child, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
I'm great with kids.
he's essentially.
I don't think you should meet the Emperor. I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
I think it might cause
Hell,
issues.
you'll.
I don't think so. Kids love me.
Do
Not
they?
in that way.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, he looked.
I think you'll find that you managed to seduce one of my daughters while on a mission a while ago.
Let's go to the Emperor.
Remember?
Yeah, well, time's a funny thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is actually. It's a fascinating subject.
I'm not a fan of him.
We are running late
I
for
am
our
not a fan of
meeting
him.
with the Emperor.
Okay, so we leave the warehouse and head towards the cat. Oh wait, so if for context,
Yes.
for the poor souls watching us.
Okay, the way it's happening is set up, it is a floating city in the clouds. It is a place of arcane research. You know for a fact there is a school for each school of wizardry and arcane,
Right.
such as necromancy, illusion, abjuration, transmutation, so on and so forth. And then there is the palace, and just in front of which is the council.
Is the
chambers.
council chambers, yeah. And the palace is up on this big sort of
Large
hill,
hill.
looking
You
over.
have a long road that leads up to it. On either side are the schools. It's an old city with multiple types of architecture in it. It's an amalgamation of cultures and religions.
Why is a magical city?
Shall we head to the council chambers?
Seems like the good place to start.
I agree.
Right, off we go.
Okay. You make your way out of the warehouse, and you are on the far side of the island from it. You look behind you, and you see these small residential areas to what appear to be the northeast of the city. And then you have this long, outstretching road, and at the very end, you can see the palace. You look around, and from what you've heard, Clathid is a very sparsely populated area. You see barely any people as you make your way through these city
So
streets.
lots of these buildings be empty?
Majority of them.
Is it central London, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
Right, at the weekend.
Yeah.
You make your way along the streets. These.
What if the council aren't in their chambers?
Look, if the council aren't in their chambers, she's
What?
a scullery girl for the council chambers. I'm sure we can find her hovel, find our tablet, and get out of here as fast as we can. And use the tablet to go home. That's the whole plan.
I'm sure it'll definitely be that simple.
Aye.
Remember, from what you've heard,
God.
from what was performed in this scrying spell, a spell that allows you to see far off places and individuals and people.
Yeah, I've forgotten what happened in that.
She was in a chamber with a floating blue orb.
Right, so not a broom cupboard.
You don't know, it's a magical broom cupboard. Maybe that's like,
Bigger on the inside.
Don't
So
know.
what you're
It
saying.
could be a cupboard where they keep all their
I have a
floating
spell
blue
like that.
orbs.
Oh yes.
maybe the blue orbs are used to clean the floors, we don't know.
We don't know. Shall we get to the council chambers and ask?
You were at the doors of the council
Right.
chambers.
Knock knock.
Take us to your broom cupboard.
Why are you saying
There
the
is-
words knock knock? I'm confused.
There is a pause. 1-2 minutes pass, at which point,
I'm just gonna push the door open if that's okay. If
as
we're
you
gonna be
push
stood
the
here for
door
a minute.
open, you push it into a Vosu gentleman.
Do I recognise him?
It is Lone Tree.
Ah, Lone Tree of the council.
Yes.
Yes, we're looking for your servant girl,
Who?
Candle.
Candle.
Know you her location, do you, sir?
Never heard of her.
Can we roll insight for this very bad
Whoa,
lie?
hang on a second. You've never heard of her.
She said he never heard
You
of
never. Yeah, I'm rolling insight on that. I'm sorry.
6.
9.
Very insightful.
9.
You want to roll insight?
5.
Oh my god.
It's not. He seems just confused by the name.
Candle in the Dark was her full name.
Candle in the dark. No. We have lots of servant girls and boys. And,
Where do your servant girls live?
oh. Normally in the slums down the other end of the street.
We know this.
Come in.
Do you have like?
Okay, we go in. We're not
Yeah.
gonna stay. Yeah.
No. Do you have like what's it called in upstairs, downstairs? Like a butler who's in charge of all of them, or something like that?
A major domo, or
I don't think that's upstairs, downstairs.
no, it's not. But I'm
Yes.
trying to think more 14th century.
What's his name? The name escapes me, but I don't know if he's.
Now, Lone Tree, you might want to sit down for this. We know
He
this.
pulls up a chair.
Do you really want to explain to a very... He's not listening. I'm whispering. Do you really want to explain to a high-powered wizard that we found an artifact that can
No,
take
no,
us
no,
home?
that's not what I'm going to explain. We know this servant girl
Yes.
to be a very powerful spellcaster.
Ah, yes.
A
She's-
servant girl that's a very powerful spellcaster.
she
We've
stole-
heard it all before.
No,
Yes.
no, listen to me. You have? Is that a bedtime story in Clathen, is it?
Are all your servant girls very powerful sorcerers?
Now, Jeffrey, I see that look in your eye. Calm down.
I'm not into that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
No, I am.
She stole something from us, something of great sentimental value,
Then-
and teleported away. Now, only a high-level spellcaster can teleport, and you know this.
It's very true.
So how do you explain yourself?
Well, I don't know.
Where
Great.
do you keep your...
You're a high wizard, right? You're like one of the most intelligent people in the world.
Well, obviously, things have gone amiss.
Where do you keep your glowing blue orbs?
Wait, how do you... What?
the glowing blue orbs. We saw one in the we saw one in the School of Illusion. There's one in the School of Illusion. Let's go to the School of Illusion.
There's one in the School of Illusion? We were told there's
I
only
feel
one
like
in
I've
our
said something
school.
wrong. I get the impression I've.
Hang on. Okay, I'm just going to get some facts out.
Yeah. Okay.
We're looking for a powerful sorcerer that nicks something from us, who turns out to be a servant, who he doesn't know who she is, apparently, and she's not here.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know who she is, so we don't know if she is here or not.
Fact of the
Also
matter.
one. We saw that her having the pieces of the tablet that we need to, the big, like, mission, whole thing we've been doing here, she saw that she had them next to a blue orb,
We should have gone straight to the School of Illusion.
which you've now remembered there's one in the School
Yeah,
of
I've
Illusion.
just remembered there's one in School
And
of
he's
Illusion.
just said
Should we-
there's one in here as well.
Is there more than one?
There's-
Is there more than one pet? Are there
Well,
plenty?
We were told by Peliel that there was just one, and it was given to the School of Evocation, because obviously the School of Evocation is the best and the most destructive.
That's true, actually. Yes.
Awesome.
No,
So what you're saying is your all-powerful emperor gave
Child Emperor.
gave everybody a magical blue orb, told them all they were special, and they were all given one and locked away. One of which has the pieces and a servant girl who's also super powered next to it.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Unless our wizard friend here has misremembered the past, and they genuinely
Well-
only have one.
I can show you the one.
That could be true. That's happened.
No,
before.
we saw one in the
That's
School of
happened
Illusion.
before.
That
We
definitely
did.
happened.
We did see one in School of Illusion.
Okay,
You're
let's have a look at this one first, if that's okay.
you're more than welcome to go to
What is it?
the School of Illusion and talk to Lank, or I can show you the one in the School of Evocation.
What is the glowy blue orb?
They hold the city up.
Okay, right, let's go have a look at this one, and definitely don't muck it up.
So hang on a second. So just to get this clear, you thought that you were gifted the one orb. 'Cause
Yes.
You, until now, Lone Tree thought there was one
Yes.
orb that held the city up.
Yes.
Because you're the most destructive.
Yes.
Okay.
That makes sense.
It's powerful magic protecting it.
What powerful magic?
Oh God.
Oh, that information is kept from me for my own protection.
And you're the headmaster of this school.
Listen, power corrupts people.
Yes, it does.
If I knew the answer, I would be able to hold the city at ransom.
I understand it now. So, this emperor guy gave everybody boy, this emperor child gave everybody blue orbs and said to protect them with their most powerful magic because it was the only thing holding the city up, so they would use their most powerful abilities to protect it.
And also, he's divided the knowledge of the true pictures to further protect it.
This all makes sense.
It
in a
no, it
kind of
does make
Machiavellian
sense.
way, yeah.
It's just hilarious that these high wizards knew nothing about this.
Someone needs to give that boy a little smack bottom. That's
And-
what I think.
And they also know nothing about the servant girl being a high-level spellcaster.
Hang on, this little boy hoodwinked like the 8 most powerful
Can
wizards
we
in
not
this
call the
universe.
Emperor a little boy? He gets a bit sensitive about
He
that.
is a little boy, though.
He is a
To be
child,
clear,
yes,
yes.
but
Needs
he
to
is
learn some
also
manners as
incredibly,
well.
incredibly old.
Is he?
Yes,
How old? 6?
older than me.
Oh.
6.
6,000.
So, okay, so this emperor, if you want to smack him on the butty, you do that. But
No,
I get the
he-
sense he might be more powerful than everyone in this room.
Also,
Yeah,
he's
so
older
do
than
I.
me, so I'm not going to call him a little boy anymore. He was just casting aspersions.
Looks like a little boy, which is kind of
His,
creepy.
his worst spell, aspersions, that you've been casting, left, right, and centre.
It's a cantrip.
yeah.
Sorry, that was
Oh,
another rules
jargon,
joke.
jargon. Okay. What does the party want to do?
Look, okay, there are various blue orbs. That's nice. I don't believe this one about his servant girl, so I'm gonna try and persuade him, being a paladin and all that. Actually, no, better. I cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, Zone of Truth.
Do you not need to like ask
Okay.
permission before you do that?
No.
So, how do you cast Zone of Truth?
Well, my little granny form glows with holy light,
Oh God.
and suddenly none of you feel like saying anything that isn't untrue. That includes both of you as well.
That was highly impressive.
Yep, you need to make a charisma saving throw.
Both of you.
What's the AC?
DC.
DC. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 10.
I got 14.
Oh, it's 18.
I
Okay.
thought so.
So we failed.
You look over at this small halfling granny paladin, and she glows slightly. There's a pulse of divine energy through the room, at which point those of you who failed are unable to tell a lie. You feel compelled to tell the truth at all times.
I really dislike you, Jeffrey.
I thought we were best friends.
Golem was my best friend.
Oh. For those who don't know, Golan was
It's not
the
why I cast this
captain.
spell.
Golan was the captain, and he was hit by a spell and transported back to his home plane completely by accident, leaving the ship captainless.
So, carry on with your investigation, your interrogation.
Lone Tree, who is this servant girl?
Candle?
Yes.
Candle.
She's my daughter.
Oh,
Boom.
truth bomb!
Boom. Well, hang on. She's your daughter and she's also your servant girl.
Yes.
Did you lie to us when you said you'd forgotten about her?
Obviously.
Okay, I just wanted to make that clear.
You are a bloody idiot.
I'm not. I'm incredibly intelligent.
Stop talking or you're just going to reveal terrible things. Right.
I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh, God.
Oh no. What have we become?
You I will deal
A
with
Jim Carrey
later.
movie,
For
that's-
now, stop talking.
I feel uncomfortable when I can't talk.
Good. So, your daughter
Yes.
is Candle.
Yes.
She's a high-powered sorceress.
Yes.
You know this.
Yes.
Why did you tell us? Why did you tell us otherwise?
Well, because no one else knows.
Did you send her to steal from us?
Yes.
No.
Oh, so she acted of her own volition.
Yes.
Why would she do that?
She has her own motives. She...
Are you close to your daughter?
It's a strenuous relationship at best.
Where's her mum?
Oh. Where's her mum?
She passed away in childbirth,
Okay, I regret
Very
asking.
sorry. I'm very sorry for your loss.
giving birth to her sister, who also didn't make it.
Oh.
Well, that's awkward.
Okay.
Do you know who she kind of is it anyone she hangs
Candle
out with?
is the first child born on Clathid in centuries.
Right.
Why did
We believe
Dalta not know the word
Let him
sorcerer?
finish the
Sorry.
story.
Thank you. We believe that the reason she has these innate magical abilities is because she was born here. She is of the Spelldrak. She is
What's the
And
Spelldrak?
the magic that holds the city up, the storm that swirls beneath us.
So maybe that's why she's hanging out with these bull things.
Did you actually know about
Could've put
the
a
other
voice in
orbs?
Yep, sorry.
No,
So you truly believe there was one orb?
there is, as far as I was aware, one orb beneath my school.
How much longer have we got on your spell?
Oh, it's 10 minutes, bet. We've had barely 2.
Okay, so if we were to tell you that we know for a fact, just accept that as a premise,
Yes,
that Candle is hanging out next to an orb,
yes.
where would you point us?
The one orb location I know is underneath the School of Evocation.
Okay. We know for a fact that there's one under
But
the
from
illusion one.
information you've given me, it is fair enough to discern that there is one underneath each school, and
would you-
potentially more.
What would she have access to? Would she have access to all of them?
She would have access to mine. She would have
Right.
access to any others she may have been able to locate.
Right, so we go and check evocation first, presumably.
What are the defenses around these orbs?
Each one is specialized to each school. There will be one for illusion, there will be one for divination, abjuration, conjuration, transmutation, necromancy.
Oh, I see.
This is going to be a long weekend.
Eight trials, is it?
I guess you can look at it that way.
She could just be. she could just be like, yeah, it could be fine. We'll find a broom closet and then we can go.
I haven't seen my daughter in a couple of days.
God's sake!
Look, if there's one orb under each school, which we can presume is correct, she'll be with one of them, surely.
There might be more. I mean, if look, think about it. If each school only thinks there's one, and there's super powerful magical protections around each one, surely one. Would you notice if the super powerful magical protections around your evocation one suddenly disappeared?
We check on it daily, twice daily.
And he hasn't seen his daughter in 2 days.
Okay.
So we need to check every school, but it's not
But
necessarily in
if
any of
we
the
are
schools.
to be correct, she's also a high-level spellcaster. She could
I'll put it all
reset
back
the
up.
protections herself.
Fair enough. I didn't think of that. How much trouble would you get in if people found out that your daughter was a spellcaster?
Oh, a lot.
Interesting.
I could potentially use my position as High Mage of the School of Education.
Alright, Violet, we'll have none of that. Thank you so much for your honesty. I'm sorry it was dragged out of you. When this spell ends, and I'm about to end it, you might be a bit upset.
I'm probably going to cry.
I admire your honesty.
I think
Can
he,
only
don't
be
think
honest,
I
he's
have-
in a zone of truth.
That's fair.
Jeffrey still admires it.
I would like to extend my condolences about your wife and your second daughter. I
Thank
would
you.
like to apologize for having cast a spell on you in this fashion, but time was of the essence.
I'm going to take a few steps away.
I would also like to offer that when we find your daughter, we would like to
Can I?
have our property back, but we don't necessarily want to get into high-end combat with a high-level sorceress, so maybe there's an opportunity here to build some bridges.
Perhaps. It will take a lot of convincing. Candle is very stubborn.
Okay. I'm gonna drop it now, and if you're angry, then I will defend my friends, but you're welcome to take it out on me a bit if you want to, because that's kind of my thing. Not like
There
that,
are
I'm
3 of
paladin.
you and 1
Good.
of me, and it would be unwise to see a high mage engage in combat in the middle of the council chambers. I would ask that you leave and then drop the spell.
One last question. Does she have quarters here that we can peruse if there's any clues there?
Peruse.
Aye.
She has a
nice word.
bunk in the servants' quarters, just
Can-
down that path.
Can we take a look?
Yes, the door is normally open. People will be about their duties. It will probably be empty.
Okay. I reach out. Give me a hand. I take his hand and lower it.
You see as the tears just start streaming down his face, he pulls his hand away and just walks away.
Well, we ruined someone's day, didn't we?
I forgive you.
You come in. You
Jeffrey,
meet a nice
I wasn't
guy.
talking about you.
I think we can say that we now know everything we need to know. I'm not particularly proud of how we did it.
No, me either. Feel a little dirty now. But where were you going first, Granny? Is that your first name or is that a title?
What do you think?
I don't know. What's
People-
your first name?
I don't tend to reveal it. Look, let's make
Matilda.
Secrets.
No, it's not Matilda.
Matilda Smith.
Let's make our way to her bunk, have a look around, see if there's anything there that would give us any further clues, and then I suppose we start with this fella's school and check out all the orbs, where you're probably right, there'll be trials of some sort under each one, so... Okay.
As you stand there and discuss your plans, that's where I'm going to leave this hour off. A big round of applause for my players. They've been fantastic. I'm going to hand back over to our SM Chloe. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining us. We're doing this from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Today, tomorrow, and Monday when we hit hour 250. You're more than welcome to come back, see where the adventure goes. You can also buy player tickets and get involved yourself. We're also
Cold coffee.
live streaming the whole thing on twitch.tv/adventurerswanted and live tweeting it on @adventurers250. I'm just going to pass to some people on the table who are doing other things at the Fringe and going to do very quick plugs.
Just James.
Just me. Hey guys, I'm doing 2 shows today, which you should definitely come to because otherwise I'll be lonely. This one is called How to Be a Winner, in which I take every single 90s game show and combine it into 1 hour. It's a right good laugh. Come see it. Also, if you're up late, which I don't recommend, come and see the Tinder games, in which we take 2 comedians and try and get them to find love by taking over their Tinder account and convincing someone to come to the venue before the end of the hour for a date with them. Has it worked? No.
What if I don't have a Tinder account?
I will make them one.
And thank you again for coming. We've got a quick turnaround to our next hour now,